Not even a hot take? I like that. Okay. AI. Oh my goodness, hold on. What is this?
AI, generative AI, generative AI, generative AI, AI is AI. It uses AI to bring AI.
I like that. I like that one a lot. Thank you, Allie K. Miller, for that one. I appreciate it. That was the keynote. Okay, there you go. Google Keynote. I think we could use that one as well. You want to put a marker there, Flip? I think this could be a good one. It's a little short, like a little something in there. You know what I mean? This is a great one. I like it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. ML, actually. Good talk. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Marker. Sandy, pitch AI. A little short. I don't know. P-note. Ooh, I like it. All right, so let's get going with Zig because I'm really, okay, so I want to try another AOC Zig today because I did a little bit of Ziglings. Man, okay, damn it. The problem is that if I'm going to do this, I kind of feel like I need to get to the point where, let's see, where am I at? By the way, Zig build. All right, so I'm on number 18. The problem is that I need to go to allocation. I need to go up here like 96. You know what I mean? I need to go to the, let's see, 096, right? Memory allocation. I feel like I need to know about how the memory allocator works to be able to do anything else. Data structures and Zig. That's what I want to do. I want to do data structures and Zig. So just go there. I feel like I need to go through the rest of Ziglings before I just hop right in. I don't know. Can you look at bit shifting? I found it unnecessarily complicated in Zig. Really? Bit shifting is unnecessarily complicated in Zig? No way. I just assume you go like this. Let foo equals, I don't know, 69. How am I doing? What is it? I32? Okay, maybe is it var and const? Is const the other keyword? Okay, const is the other keyword. Here, let's go to 45. And does that mean I can go bar and I can go bar and I can just do let's do use, right? And then let's go. I mean, that seems about right. Is that what you mean by bit shifting? Or when you say bit, or are you saying like shift it by 1, shift it left by 1, shift 45 right by 1? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, what am I missing? That's bit masking, not bit shifting. Well, I just shifted too. I bit masked and bit shift. Do you mean like one of those where you go like 0x 1010 minus 1? Where you got to get all ones, right? Because this is equivalent of saying, I wish there was shadowing, where you can, this is the equivalent of 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? Okay, it has binary. Does it have octal? That shouldn't be allowed. I mean, technically, this should be allowed. I bet you it's because of this. I bet you it's because of that. Is that not a problem? That has to be a problem. Hold on. There's a way to run exact ones. D18. Zig build. DN is 96. Invalid option. Wait. Did I not type? Did I somehow type that in? Did I not do it correctly? All right. Znuts octo. What? Octal is 0 little 0? Really? Okay, well, that's stupid. Hey, I forgot to turn back on alerts. Hey, let me say some thank yous. Let me say some thank yous. I need to say some thank yous. Hey, I forgot to say thank yous. Hey, SG Creation, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime. Will Just 5, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime. CPW, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime. Pravant, 1 year, baby. Funny that you were looking into Zig. I wrote about Zig the other day. Oh, nice. Okay.
I love you.
Okay. I'll put that up there. A little something maybe to go peruse a little later on. Oh, Taylor Swift. Thank you very much, Taylor Swift. Obviously, wife's a big fan. Conquer AC3. Prime, I'm not sure you'll remember, but I asked for an interview tip for my dream job, and you told me to be confident, and now I wanted to share that I have been called for an on-site interview. I really owe a lot of it to you. You helped me find my lost love for software again. Thank you. Let's go. That was great to hear. Hey, thank you for that Twitch Prime, 7 months. Let's go. Genie DP, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime. Prank Black, thank you for the Prime, 2 months. Dono, thank you for the tier 2 for 10 months. You've been around for a while now. The only time I actually got in trouble at work was when I dogged on Taylor Swift. Yeah, you got to be careful. Thank you, Dono. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime. Stoop Kid, thank you for the resubscribe. 37 months, people. Gary Earlius, thank you very much for the brand new Twitch Prime. Then I've already answered these ones, but thank you, Fonzie and M Family, BG, background. Appreciate that. Crypto Cartridge, hey. All right. The only time I actually got into trouble is when I dogged Taylor Swift. Yeah, you got to be careful. Don't dog her, don't hot dog her, don't do any of that. Got my new job. You did? Nice. How does it feel? Are you feeling like 9,000 right now? Power units over 9,000? I would have subbed, but you're not worth it. Nice. Here. I would read more of your message, but you're banned. So it's impossible. Yeah. Hey, I didn't ask much questions. I took his nice family mug that has his picture of his whole family on it, threw that out the window along with the, red flag should have been the MacBook Pro. I should have just known. Those weird high socks and pants tucked into them and the Converse shoes did not give it away for me, but they should have. So instead now we have to buy some new equipment, Karen, and we may or may not have a civil lawsuit. But hey, we're the startup. Multi-billion ain't for nothing, okay?
Welcome to Costco.
If I should untuck my pants for my socks. If you're biking, it's okay, Griffin. If you have one pant tuck, legit. 2 pant tuck, you're trying hard. Okay? Hey, Stitches, thank you very much for that. I appreciate the brand new Twitch Prime. KK Raver, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime. Let's go. Is there a way to watch your streams after it's over? Yeah, the Vimogen. Right here, the Vimogen. Because you are worth it. Well, thank you, one wobbly badger. Wow. I appreciate that. What if I have 0 pants? Can't say you're wrong. Hey, thank you, Trippy Shoe. I appreciate that. There we go. Hey, what are your thoughts on Framework Laptop? Never used it. Appreciate all the brand new Twitch primers. Look at that. Lots of Twitch primers in there. Thank you. And Wobbly, thank you for the tier 1 commitment. That's commitment. And Dono, thank you for the tier 2 commitment. Let's see, Brian, have you ever had a machine learning stuff? Yeah, I did it. I did it in college for a little bit. I was getting my master's and all that back in the day. Okay, you know what I mean? All right, so obviously I can see right here that is wrong. Let's see, what is it? No, that's not how it goes. How do you do this thing? Oh, index value? Can you really go backwards like that?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Is that possible? Anyways, okay, hold on. Let's go up here and let's see what's going on. See, this is why I should probably continue through because I can't remember what all the different things are. Hey, Marsky, 1984, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Hell yeah. Thank you. It is not your Orion. Your ZLS is old, is it? It's like...
Welcome to Costco.
I guess, yeah, it's a new language. Put it on Primary X, okay? This is why we created this. Go to Primary X. Put what you want me to watch. That's that. For getting me turned into the split keyboard and making the pain go away. Hey, you're welcome, buddy. Really, that's why I use it. I also was a pain guy, you know? It sucked. PHP Laravel went, I don't know. At some point. Okay, in most of the examples so far, the inputs are known. Here, hold on. Mason. Let's see, ZLS, update. Can I update you? Okay, there we go. Let's just update all of you. How about you? How about you? You. Hey, how about you and you and you and you and you? Let's just hate our life. I've always wanted to hate my life, and I feel like this is a great way to just really be upset. It's just update all of your LSPs and hope that life goes good. I even have a Haskell language server. Not that I do any Haskell. Got him. All right, hold on. It's almost there. This whole counter thing makes me keep thinking it's almost there, but then it's actually not there. Come on, you got it. Come on, Haskell. Why is Haskell always so slow? What is with Haskell? Better than update dependencies. Yeah, I did my first update all on Arch, and it was clenching my butt the entire... Yeah, there's some sphincter pucker. I get that. You can have... There's some serious sphincter when that happens. All right, let's go like this. Vim. Let's go 96, memory allocation. Yeah. All right. Let's see. In the most examples so far, the inputs are known at compile time. Thus, the amount of memory used by the program is fixed. However, if responding to input whose size is not known at compile time, such as user input...
Oh, that scared me.
I'm currently sweating. I'm going to just assume it's lithium. Hey, lithium. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. I appreciate that. Okay? Just make... Thanks, lithium. Love you. All right, I agree with this. You'll need to request memory for your program to be allocated by your operating system at runtime. Zig provides several different allocators. In the Zig documentation, it recommends the arena allocator for simple programs, which allocate once and then exit. All right. We don't really want the arena allocator, do we? By the way, that actually scared the crap out of me. Just a little lithium for your sphincter. Dude, I got a lot of lithium on that sphincter. Memory allocation can fail, so return type is a bang me void. Let's see. Okay. So that means there's an error, but I guess the error is not specified. Is that why? Is it just when you don't provide an error, that just simply means the error are the types in which we're doing, right? Yeah, inferred. All right. So there we go. Okay, this all makes sense. This all makes sense.
I love you.
Instead of a simple integer or constant size slice, this program requires a slice to be allocated that is the same size as the input array. Given a series of numbers, take the running average. In other words, each n items should contain the average of the last n elements. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Allocate memory for this array. Let's see. Pretend this was defined by reading a user input. Okay. I think I can pretend. So does that mean I have to do some sort of allocation of some sort? All right. So I need to do an allocator, right? So that means I'm going to come down here and they already have an arena allocator for me, so I don't need that. So I don't need any of that. So now I need to just do an arena dot, what is it? Alloc, right? We're going to do a little, create. Is that what it is? Create, and then what do I do here? I'm new here. The way you talk about programming makes me feel more casual and has really made my interest in the subject regrow. I'm ready for the next job since I got rolled off. I got laid off? Yeah. Nice. I'm happy that I'm getting you excited. That's the point, is that I'm not, I'm not a highfalutin dev. I'm just a person who enjoys dev a lot. You know what I mean? Allocator. You're right. Allocator.alloc. Now, the real question is, what do I alloc? Self, comp time, size. Okay, so it would be something along the lines of the comp time would be an F64, right? And it'd be array.length, right? And this would be a const. What is this? Averages? Yeah, averages. Is that what? Var. Yes, because you wanted to be able to change. Var average. I should have just put it right here. There you go. And gave you one of these. F64 equals this, right? So effectively, this is now an unknown size F64, right?
Welcome
Thank
to
you,
Costco.
Random Bob. Thank you. Allocator. I just met her. I know. Did Prime make it 66 already? No, I'm just skipped right ahead. No? Okay, so this would be some length size, right? We're allocated F64 n times, right? Okay, perfect. So let's run the average. So this takes in these two things, and we have the constant array and we have the sum. So that means we're going to want to go here. I don't know why this isn't working. Apparently this is valid syntax. All right, sum plus equals the value. Yep, that makes sense. Average index equals sum divided by int to float, index plus 1.
Oh, that scared me.
That was genuinely scary. I genuinely got scared on that one. Okay.
That scared me.
What the hell is going on here, Carrick? I appreciate that, Carrick. Okay, I do. Thank you. Okay, Carrick, thank you for that. Oh my goodness, I am sweating so hard now. Mr. Byte, thank you for the 21s. Mr. Byte, that's first 20 in the channel. And Carrick, how many are you at? You're at 21. I feel like I saw you give one. Okay, thank you. Hey, appreciate both of you. Thank you for that. I saw your tweet saying you're alerting React server components. Was that a joke? No, the VOD's up, going to be up on Twitter here, or on YouTube shortly. So many drive-bys. Yeah, I know. I live in a bad neighborhood. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You too. Okay, you gave me a level 6 hype train. Jeff Bezos just called me. He's happy. He says thank you. Watch out. Don't die of a heart attack after these streams. I know, I might. All right. So this is the running average. This is not how I do a running average. This running average is crazy how they're doing the running average. All right, so that means I should be able to build it. All right. But found out of memory 64. Okay, so we got an out of memory 64. Okay, so I didn't do the right thing here. Right? Is it because I don't do an F60? I got to do it more like this? I want to... Is that what it's supposed to be? Okay, I keep getting out of memory issues. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm not sure how I got out of memory. I feel like I have some memory left. Okay. You need to try since they're... Oh my goodness, you're right. I'm such a dummy. Oh, you're so right. So does that mean I just do... It's a 64 of this length. In my head, that's how you would do it. Awesome. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I understood what was happening. F64 int to float. Okay, nice. Okay, I see what happened here. This conversion thing's kind of a pain. This int to float business.
Oh, that scared me.
Okay, you guys, first off, you never do this. There's never this much gunfire, okay? Normally I live in a pretty safe neighborhood, but this has not been safe lately, and I don't know what this is. It's not funny. No one's laughing. No one's lolling, okay? There's not a single lol in my vision at this moment. Mozart 409. Where do you live, what's 409? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate the 20. Again, Mozart. That's funny in Europe? Oh, it's funny in Europe. Okay, is that a European joke? Is this a European joke? Okay. No lols because it's all kex? Ah, crap. I'm from Germany. Oh, well, thank you, Mozart. I appreciate that. Thanks for the 20. Many appreciations. Yeah. Where do you live, Manstare? Okay, I didn't know. 409, it could have been an area code, okay? Because I grew up in 406. I spent some time in 408. And now I'm in 608.
It turns all your bad feelings into good feelings.
Yeah, that's South Dakota, right? Dude, I don't even know. Give me a sub, senpai. You're not allowed to ask, okay? I'm in 425 right now. That's unusual. 425 is really unusual because normally a lot of the old telephone wires, I believe the middle was only a bit. And so that's why you typically see it as 0 or 1. So 2 is very unusual. Seattle must be thinking, are you Ludwig level streamer now? I think so. I'm a Ludwig level streamer. You're 407? What the hell's 407? Okay. Can you quit Netflix then? No, I can't. I'm not a Ludwig level streamer. I'm not. Okay. 603, nice. Where's... Dude, okay. Damn, I know doo-doo, poo-poo, pee-pee. Tough day, huh? Doo doo poo poo pee pee. $409 equals conflict. Yeah. Oh, okay. 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 All right. Anyways, so there we go. So this actually wasn't that bad. I got to remember that you had to try allocate. These things could have out of memory exceptions. Okay. So this was actually pretty straightforward. Okay. But here's the deal. How do you do allocation? Okay. So who is anyone here a zigster? Is anyone in here a ziggernaut? Okay, so quick question. For those that are people with whom zig, I think is your preferred identification. That's your word? A ziggernaut? Yeah, I was thinking of a ziggurat. Do you know what a ziggurat is? A ziggurat is the old temples in the old days. Ziggurat, right? The old temples. Babylon, zigguratti. Ooh, I like the zigguratis. Ziguanas. I don't know if I love zig. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know that people who made zig think ziguana's good, so I don't want to be like crapping on them for that. But zigguratis or ziggarista, a ziglet, a zerg. I like zigguratti. The glamorous zigguratti. Those are too long. A Sigma male. Okay, so anyway, so my question on zig, can help me figure this out, please? Is that, let's say I want to create a data structure. Okay, let's go back to AOC. Do I have like zig? Okay, hold on. Find personal. Hold on one second. Make dir zig ds, right? Zig ds. Ooh, yeah. Zig ds. Let's move it to zig ds, right? There we go. Zig ds right there. Let's vim it up and let's go over here and go GitHub the Primogen code. This is where I'm curious. Okay. Mad scientist, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I love you.
I still can't believe that I'm somehow one of the most followed GitHub people ever. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I think you guys are making very bad decisions. Okay. Repository name, Zig D's structures. There we go. Get it? Data structures. I know. Pretty clever, huh? All right. F. What is it? SP. Yeah, baby. Go in here. Go here. Get remote. Get init. Get remote add. Get remote add. Origin. Pappet in there. Get pull origin. Master. Rebase. Get push origin. Okay, couldn't find it. Okay, good time. Wait. What? What? Get remote RM origin. Okay, get remote add origin that. Get push origin master. What? Have I forgot? Am I just stupid? Have I forgot how this works? Have I forgot how this works? I'm not woke. How does this work? How does this work?
Welcome to
Get
Costco.
push origin
I love you.
master foo. No, I think GitHub's just broke. Okay. Git check out master D's. Git push origin master D's. I don't know what you're trying to say. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to say. What am I missing? Am I just that stupid? I swear I've done this 9,000 times. I'm actually feeling really stupid right now, and I don't understand why. Okay, whatever. I must be too stupid to do this. RM, RF. I am too stupid. I'm a senior dev, by the way. Git clone. I think I was just stupid. I think it's because I didn't have anything committed. I think I just didn't have anything committed. I can't push an empty nothing. Okay? I didn't understand the error message. Okay? Okay? You kept saying it? Oh, we tried to tell you? Well, guess what? Well, guess what, tough guy? When was the last time you were in the hot seat? Okay? When was the last time you were in the hot seat? Okay? When was the last time you were in the hot seat? I don't think you guys were in the hot seat. Okay? This is hot over here. Okay? Do you see the size of my ball? Do you see this ball? Okay? Can you sit this? Can you sit it? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I don't think you got the balls to be right here. Okay? You don't. You don't. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Okay. Now that I solved the problem, you guys didn't because you guys are worthless. Worthless, by the way. RM test. I think I have to zig a nit, right? Is that what we do? Commands bit a nip. Okay, let's zig a nit lib. I've always wanted to pwn the lib, so this is my opportunity. So there we go. I want to build some data structures, right? So I'm still very unfamiliar with the Zig language, so I'm going to struggle a little bit here and there. Copilot, disable. Let me get rid of Copilot. I want to be able to struggle through it for a little bit and then just, and turn it on only when I need to look up something. Someone remade Git in Rust. Oh, good. It's what we really needed. Yeah, the lower backogen. Yeah, I have 2 tubes of meat that go right at my back. Strong. I don't understand why this thing is counting backwards. I don't know what this means, but apparently this issue was opened progressively more real time. I don't know what that means. But apparently you're opening it every second closer to 0. I just want to know what happens when it gets to 0, okay? Now, we've officially achieved now. This is now. Checkmate, atheist. She bangs. All right. Anyways, so I hate auto formatting on save. I hate that. I got to figure out how to disable that at some point. All right. So here's the thing. Okay. So I kind of understand how to. Okay. So I got to go like this. I have to go. Let me get this straight. So let's do a node. Okay. A function node that does a comptime type, right? Is that right? Comptime t type, right? Right, okay. And then I would return struct. All right, and then I have to do, what do we got to do here? Is this, what do I call it? Do I need a return type? Oh no, here's that part where I start to suck. Am I doing this correct? Am I close? Am I close right now? Oh, return type. Yes. You're right. Okay, so the return type is a type. Perfect. Okay. All right, so I should be able to go like this. Struct, list node should be able to be, is that how you do this? Let's see. To declare a container, do const, okay. Const list node equals struct, right? Okay, so I would have like value is a t. Next is it a list node? Is that how you do this? Undeclared identifier. What am I in C again? Do I have to put like list node here? Is this classically how you do it? Oh no. Is this how you do self-referential list nodes? Okay, pointer to list node. But it doesn't know what a list node is. Self, that's right. Okay. So I've looked this up before. Okay, hold on. Zig struct self. Hold on, let's go to learn Zig. Sorry, I'm intentionally trying not to use Copilot or anything right now. I don't want to use it. Chapter 0, let's go to... All right, so that means we can do vector. That's right, there's like a self struct. Okay, there we go. I swear there's like a... It's like an at this, right? There we go. Returning a struct type is how you make... Okay, there we go. Type, return type, this thing. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's too much syntax for me to understand. This, on the other hand, is something I can't understand. Okay, I'm less stupid. I can handle this. Right? Actually, let's just go like this. Let's just return a node. Well, no, because you want like a list. Let's see if we can make a list. I'm not even sure how to make a list in this thing. So I'm going to go like this. Constant self, right? Is that about right? Okay, so that means my type is this. My value is a T. And is this right? This means that it could be a nulled pointer, right? Is that fair? What does a question mark mean? Damn it. All right, what does this mean? Payload capture the, let's see, the value. Many places to capture value. Let's see, with this if statement. Okay, this means that this thing could be nothing, right? It could be an optional. Isn't that what do you want? Isn't this more canonical? Oh no, because you got to have it as a pointer, don't you? Yeah, you have to have it a pointer. Okay. Can be null, I think. Okay. Hey, Teej, how you doing? Teej, don't add to this. Teej, we don't need you adding to this. All right. So I should be able to go like this. 7 down, paste this in here. There's self. I should have a head, which is going to be a self, right? Wait, no. It's going to be a list node.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Okay, so there we go. Does that look about right? Primogen, that is not canonical since the snap. See, when you use phrases like that, where you assume that I have any idea what you're saying, even if this is a joke, I don't even get it. Okay, is this some... When did the snap happen? 1970? Epoch time? 0? What's the snap? I think he's making a Ubuntu joke. That's what I thought too, but I don't quite get it. Like in the sense that canonical and snap, I get that, but that's... You know, some people use the term canonical to describe programming language, right? Looks good. Though you should declare list node inside the return struct. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, well, let's get there. We're going to get there. That's the joke. A Thanos joke? Maybe. Linux is bloated. Unix is better. Gosh, this is exactly the people I want to have lunch with. All right. All right, so we have a head. So I should be able to go like this. Let's just have a push and a pop. We're going to create a little stack. How does that sound? Instead of calling this thing a node, let's just call this thing a stack, right? Cannot declare declarations. Okay, I don't quite know what that means yet, but we'll get there. So we have a push, and when it comes to this thing, you love 160p? Yeah, some of us love that. Where did I just look this up at? All right, so we just do function this thing. Okay, linked stack, love it. Yeah, I know, we're doing it. We're going good here. So anyway, so we got to push value t. Yeah, and we probably need that, correct? It's an error, and the error is probably going to be... Wait. The error is an out-of-memory error due to the allocation. Now, here's the question. Who owns... Oh, you have to do a self? Oh, okay, yeah. Self. Okay. Quick question. Who owns the allocator? In Zig, do you pass the allocator in at push time, or do you add the allocator in at constructor time? God owns the allocator. Okay. No one owns the allocator. Allocator. Yes, constructor. Okay. Well, I'm glad that all of you guys are super useful. So, let's see. How do you do a constructor function for a how do you do a constructor? Later allocator. I actually really like the allocator. I barely know it. Chad is 100% Zig experts. Can you explain how a stacked dict can affect efficiency gains when applied to middle out? I could. But here's the deal, is that it's very easy to make these explanations for someone who's very experienced in a stacked dick. But for those that haven't really got a firm hold on it, you may find it a bit harder than you wanted. And I know a lot of us will struggle. We'll go in and out of understanding regularly. And we just feel like we haven't quite got the payload we wanted out of it. But once you master it, once you've taken the whole stacked dick and thoroughly ingested it, you can achieve full middle out.
It turns all your bad feelings into good
I've seen
feelings.
it. I've done it. And that's why I went to college. See you later, allocator. After... Oh, gosh, that was so good. That was so good. Oh, I love that. And array unmanaged, for example. The first one will have a save an allocator internally. The second will ask you to pass in an append. Oh, okay. So it's both, Christoph. Oh, by the way, this is Christoph, obviously the guy who does regular zigging. If I'm not mistaken, you do zigging in the mornings, right? Can I say that? Christoph, right? Here, I'll give you a quick shout out. You do a lot of ziggerating, right? Look at this. Everybody go hit that and go press the follow button. He actually does zig. Yep, that's me. Okay, so that was my question, which was that. All right, so now how do I, let's start with the constructor gets the allocator, because I feel like I kind of get that. It feels good to me, okay? So how would I do constructor? Is there such thing as a constructor? Because I assume you don't comp time with an allocator. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so I don't know how to do a constructor in this. So this is where I go like this. Copilot enable. Function without self. I am so stupid. I am so stupid. Function new. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now how do we specify an allocator? That's the real question. How do I specify the interface allocator? Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe I read through this and I did not find anywhere in which, if I remember correctly, take it back. I will not take it back. Later allocator in a what? Segfault. TJ, that is still funny to me. Standard mem allocator. Okay, standard mem allocator. You specified allocator abstract factory bean. We usually name it a NIT. Okay, that's good to know. See, these are good things to know.
Costco.
The allocator interface is defined as standard. Okay. Dude, TJ, I'm still laughing at that. I love this song. Mem allocator. Okay, in a bit, in a while, in a while. It's so funny. Is there a way to do like private? Priv? Right? Since it's the structure, all fields public? Yeah, but let's see, but you don't see them passed around, right? If I'm not mistaken, in here.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Watch this. Standard mem allocator, right? It doesn't exist, right? So you actually never see it passed around. That's why I had this question. So this is really good. The reason why I'm doing this is actually I wanted to give back to the Zig community, and I was actually gonna build a bunch of basic data structures that I'm pretty familiar with. As like a, hey, thanks for creating the language and for me to learn it. Right? Because I learn best by looking at just like, this is how you would build something. Starting with a stacked dick. Hell yeah. Dude, my C++ brain can't process the code when the type def is behind the variable name. Yeah, I get that. Primogen should go into Jai, close beta. I can. I have an offer out to do it. I haven't done left pad in Zig yet. If it is something like your left pad, please don't. Okay, my left pad is bigger than your left pad, okay? My left pad is thicker than your thigh. All right? Let me just make sure I don't get in trouble. I believe that is actually a joke of, there's this phrase by the third king of Israel, and he said that my little finger is thicker than your thigh. My father chastised you with whips, I will chastise you with scorpions, if I remember correctly. I know, you're probably thinking, how the hell did you remember that? I don't know, I remember fun phrases, okay? How do you not remember things like that? I don't know. Hey, Defy Us All, thank you for the 1,500 biddies. Thank you. By the way, people used to talk where they did. Thank you for the 1,500 biddies. Let's go. Appreciate that. Yes, that's the Bible. I read that recently. That's the Bible. I've heard of this. There you go. So remember when I got made fun of? Remember when I got massively made fun of for having a slower? Remember on GitHub, the Primogen left pad D's nuts. You remember? Remember this, that...
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Remember when someone said, Prime, the casual performance lover, demonstrated at the beginning that he actually knows very little about performance. The fact was immediately obvious. His version would be slower, is telling. Meanwhile, it technically was actually about decently faster. Okay? I just want to let you know that I actually was faster. Okay? I was actually faster. All right? Rent-free. No, I went through all the comments because I wanted to make a good YouTube video about it, and I knew that I got raked over the coals in the comment section, and so I went and looked them all up last night. Like, I went through all the comments on the video saying which one would I get the most burn from. Dude, I got burned so, like, dude, people were laying it down on me. There were some that were like, ugh. And so that's part of the video's intro, which was, meanwhile on YouTube, I'm getting rolled, right? And it's just like bam, 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 right? It was slower in the video because it was, what's it called? Micro benchmarks. Yeah, no wonder my Netflix stream is slow. Yeah, I know. Though that was one of the comments, was no wonder Netflix is slow. It was slower in the stream. Absolutely. It was slower because it's a micro benchmark. The problem with micro benchmarks is that they're not technically true. Micro benchmarks don't actually do the thing they're supposed to do. And so the reason why it's actually slower is actually quite simple. So there's this thing called a rope data structure out there, right? Okay, this is not what I was looking to look for. Rope data structure, right? And in a rope data structure, what it does is effectively it builds a tree. I know it's not about size. You build a tree, right? And so that way what you get is you actually get append and concatenation being potentially log n, right? So best case is a non-destructive concatenation, which is a log n, and a rebalancing, you could get a log n, and appending you can get a log n. So what happens is that we're constantly appending a single character at a time, so we're getting log n appending. Whereas when I did it, it had to do the whole string at once. Now that is slower to begin with, but when it comes to transferring over the wire, when you build up a really large tree in memory, and then you have to send that data across, you have to walk that whole tree over and over and over again to get all that data out. So though it feels faster upon construction, it actually is not faster when you use the string. You don't pay the tax at the beginning, you pay the tax at the end. Middle out compression, as it's commonly referred to. Stacked dick. Anyways, there you go. Does that make sense? I don't know. I thought that, oh, nice excuses. Actually, skill issues. Okay, I thought it was like a super cool fun fact. And I'm over there giving you like the greatest explanation of all time. Oh my goodness, I just banned somebody. Yeah, get banned, person who supported me. Okay, I didn't mean to ban you. Okay, I don't know how to unban. My bad. I'm not angry. I'm not unhinged. Oh, crap. I just banned him again? Wait, did I just ban? No. I unbanned him. My bad. I rebanned you. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of the startup. Wait, are you banned as well or just deleted? Okay, you're just deleted. Yeah. Hey, guess what? Get kid. Wait. I don't think you're supposed to add that last part. Anyways, huh? Bad sportsmanship right there. Oh no. If I somehow did not unban you, I'm sorry. Can I get banned, please? Oh, I can ban you, baby. This is fine. Everything is fine. Professional streamer, shut up. Okay, so we have an alligator, and so I should be able to return I assume I can just go like this, right? I can just do like this anonymous struct and say, hey, I'm going to return a self. I think this is the way to do it. So correct me if I'm wrong. Don't worry about that error. No errors ever happen. And I'm going to go allocate. Wait, I think you're supposed to go dot allocate equals alloc. I don't know the exact syntax yet. Okay, so I think that's correct. Yeah, you can ban me, but I'll just end up standing outside your window with a boombox playing our song. I know. Return at this. Ooh, at this. Is that what you're supposed to do? They did not like that. Whatever you just said. All right. Got his comments allocated. Yeah, get allocated, child. Self works. Okay, self works. Is self negative or positive? That's good. Okay, I see why Prom prefers a keyboard over a mouse. Now that after that misclick, you need an allocate field in the struct. Yeah, I do. I have one right here, right? And then I need a head. Which what do I put? Undefined. Right? Do I just put undefined to say, hey, give me the default value of an optional? And I assume a default value of an optional is nothing? Is that null? Do I put null? Null. Okay. Well, calm down. All right, cool. All right. So now we got to say, oh, you know what we also need? Oh, I'm doing a stack. Okay. And let's see. There we go. So stack should be easy. So what we do here is when we push, we go like this. We create a new list node, right? So I go like this. Const, oh, I don't want to probably do that, right? Var list node, maybe? Node equals self.alloc. Alloc. Damn it, alloc. Can I type this thing? Oh, I called it a list node. Standard mem allocator, right? So I should be able to go alloc, and then I need to give it a type, and the type obviously is a list node. And do I need to even give it a size? Can I just say, give me a list node? Is that fair? Is this a banger song? I don't even know this song. Hey, some controversial thought. What's the difference to C++? I don't know. Create for single. Oh, nice. Create. Oh, I love that. Is the LSP normally this shitty? I'm not trying to be a dick, but is the LSP normally this shitty? Yes. Skill issue? Yes. LSP is shit. Okay. Just don't use an LSP. Don't be a dick. But what happened if I want to measure my dick? Okay. Why? How come you are always telling me how to live my life? I watch QT streamers. Hey, QT streamers. You watch like QT Cinderella? Is that what you're trying to say? Dick length? I like an LSP. That leaves, let's see, I like an LSP that leaves some mysterious mysteries in the, gosh, I can't read. I've fallen off the wagon. I've actually just fallen off the wagon. Did you just hear me try to read that? I sounded like the kid trying to describe what happens in a dream. Like, all I know is, have you ever wanted to do something so much? I just really feel bad about myself now. Okay, so anyway, so I have a node. We have a value. I should be able to go like this. Node.value equals val. I assume this is how this works. And now I need to go like this. I need to go var head equals self.head. I need to go node next equals head. This is just how I would program it. Self.head equals node. This is just how I would program this, right? It sounded like a typical Thursday brain to me. Yep. Thank you. Analyst. Welcome. He gets a little nervous reading BaconBot messages. Pretty hard for him to blame. I know BaconBot's kind of a big deal. He makes mistakes on purpose because he knows I'm cloning him with AI currently.
Welcome to Costco.
Bellwether Days.
I love
What
you.
a wonderful name. I still don't know what Bellwether is, but that seems so nice. You need. What do I need? Why do I need that? I need to do a pointer self. Is that what you're trying to say to me? Why am I in Terminal 2 doing this? Okay. Is HLS okay to use? I'm not sure what HLS is, but you got to be careful, okay? I know. I've seen some other ones. Is this some sort of linked stack? Yeah. It's a link. It's a Ligma stack. Okay. Let's go like this. So I should be able to go like this. Function. Pub function main bang me daddy, right? And whoopsies. Oh gosh, there's that auto formatting again. Gosh, I hate auto formatting. So I should be able to go Let const alloc, probably not const, my guess is var, maybe at the var the alloc, I don't know why, equals standard heap. Let's go with, what is it, general purpose allocator? Is that how you do this? No, it's mem, general purpose, no, it must be heap. It has to be heap. It has to be heap. General purpose allocator. Okay, you do that thing. Okay. And now, let's see, pass in no configuration. Yep. Standard meme. Yeah. This land is meme. I always program in papers. Then I compile it on my brain and imagine all the segmentation errors mentally. Oh no. Why am I reading you whatever you guys are saying? Allocator equals GPA. Ooh, is that kind of the standard people say? So then, this would be the allocator. And then you're saying that GPA, general purpose allocator, I have to call. What is that? Is that what you do? No. You're saying to go like that? It returns the allocator. Okay, so we have a general purpose allocator. So now I should be able to, I need to create a stack, right? So do I do something like that? Because that makes sense. I could try, do a new compile time stack, right? So wouldn't you go like this? Usually do something more like, what is it? Const in stack? I don't know. Equals stack 32, right? Is that what people do? I don't know. Zig doesn't make me feel tingly inside. I know it doesn't make me feel tingly yet. It just hands you an allocator. You can even do your best one. Mine was 3.2. Best Twitch username ever. Oh, you could? Okay. That's a stack in a heap. The stack's in the heap. Have you ever thought about that? We can go in stack, new GPA. Yep, there we go. So I should be able to go stack.push 42, 69. And then let's go like this. Function print self. Apparently I need to do that. And let's go void. And let's go. I think there's a way to do this where I can go var next current equals self.head while current does not equal null, right? Oh, you gotta do this thing, huh? I always find that so weird. Can I just do this? Can I use capture groups? Is that how you'd use a capture group? Right? Is that how you'd use a capture group? Yeah. Okay. Okay. See, I did do a little bit of reading. Okay. I did do a little bit of reading here. Do you use GitHub Copilot? I do. You also need the defer init the allocator. Well, yeah, but that's down here, right? I need to do a defer GPA d init, right? I think it's that, right? I think that's where you do it. Okay, so I have that thing. So now I think it's standard log info. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go like this. And go like this. Stack. All right, there we go. And do that. So if I've done this, I should be able to stack print, right? Zig build. Okay. I was about to say there's no way that I just got this first try. There's like no way that I got that first try. It's just, it's impossible. All right, that's my fault. I did do that. I will say that is my fault. Okay, expected error union type found main stack. Okay. I thought new. New. Oh, yeah, you're right. New, I don't need the try. It's actually this I need the try. You call it, Alec. Okay. dinit, no field found dinit. Okay, so that must be on the allocator that exists. It's not on there either. Okay, allocator, later alligator, dinit. Yeah, okay. Am I not allowed? Okay, dispose, no, dinit. Yes. Fudge! Fudge!
Scared me.
Fudge. Lithium. Thank you for your 20 gifted subs. Many appreciations. That one got me. That one got me. That one got me hard. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Try hard? Wait. Try. Okay, I don't know what you're saying here. He can't read. I cannot read. He cannot read chat. Defer. Oh. Like that? That doesn't seem right. Hey. Thank you. Thank you, whoever said that. Not TJ, but other people. You know what I mean? 96. Let's see what this thing has to say. This thing, let's see, what do we do? See, it just goes arena. So it does an init, does a page allocator, and just does a dinit. Why can't I do a dinit? You're welcome. Thank you, Lithium, again. I appreciate that. What if I do? Oh, hey, thank you. Miss Magpie. Is that a Miss Magpie? Right, did I get that correct? Miss Mag? Yeah. Arena allocator is not a general purpose allocator. Oh, interesting. Stack, yeah, not the same allocator. Well, I figured they might have the same interface. I don't know. I like this song. All right, there we go. I didn't know. Okay. Expected 2 arguments. Okay, so that means I probably need to go like this. My guess is I probably need to do one of those. Yeah, I was going to say, I still don't understand why there has to be a dot there. All right. Learning a language for the first time always hurts. Okay, so let's try to find where is the error at. Okay. I'm trying, let's see. Expected tuple or struct argument, but found arg type. Expected this on format zig87. Okay, so it's on the format. Let's see, found a tuple or struct argument, but found a 32. Okay, so that must be this line is what it's trying to say is right here. Don't really know what to do. Is that what they want me to do? First try, people. First try. I want you to know that I came out there and I was ready and I knew what I was doing. And I did it. And I did that. Okay. Just testing out how fast it could go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now we're going to just do one more quick little thing just in case. So now this is a general purpose allocator. I wanted to show you this amazing feature of Zig, which is that it will tell you when you've leaked memory. Okay? Is that pretty incredible? It's even telling me where I allocated it and how I messed it up. Very cool feature. Shows us idiots how to mess things. Nice job, Zig. Yeah, very good. So it's letting me know that I'm doing that because here's the deal. If I was stupid, I could have used some sort of arena allocator, okay? You know, I could have done that, okay? Well, all of you guys suggested that I did, right? And I didn't want to do that, right? I could have yanked these two, done that, take this. Wait, don't do that. Go like that, do one of those, take that, paste it in, 7 down, F over there, CI that, go in here and hit him with the allocator, and then went back here and ran that, and it would have just told me this great thing. But you know what? I wanted to let you guys know how amazing Zig is. And I may or may not have read the docs, TJ. I know, TJ. I know. You're probably thinking, how the hell did he do that without reading the docs? Oh, I read the docs, TJ. I read the docs. I read Learn Zig. But it goes to show you something that's really important. I want to show you something very, very, very important. Reading docs does not help you a whole bunch other than, like, facts. You know what I mean? Like, it almost did not help me at all. Experience is 10 times a better learner than reading a doc. Yeah, this is better than Russ. Russ wouldn't let me leak, which is my God-given American right. This is facts. Warm take. I think it's true. I think it's a warm take. I think that reading the docs are great and all, but I think reading the docs after you're familiar with the thing is better than reading the docs and then getting familiar. I spent a lot of my time. I think that in the world of ChatGPT, I think this is even more true ever more. Insanely radioactive heat blasting. Thank you. Why waste 10 minutes reading the doc when I can spend 3 hours debugging? Exactly. There's actually a really good reason why this is better. Because 3 hours of debugging means you actually learn it. And reading the docs means you didn't learn it. Only when you're deeply familiar with a topic does reading a docs really work. Like, the thing is that I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book on Rust right now. And when I read the book on Rust, I just get it. You know why? Because I spent like 10 hours just struggle bussing so hard on stuff. And now I'm able to read the docs and understand it. But before, if I were to read this first, it would mean almost nothing to me. You know what I mean? You need a balance, yes, but I'm always in the past balance. I'm never first, right? You're talking about trying to read from like front to back, yeah. I am right about this. I believe I'm fully right about this. There's like this whole thing that has to happen. People always, they go so fast into things and they think that just like if you want to learn React, try going through a tutorial first and then try building something with it and completely fail at it. And that's totally good. Then once you do that, do it again. But this time, you'll be more successful. Then go read some things about the docs and find new ways of doing it better. And it will mean something in here, and it will permanently stick with you. Right? You brute force learn by doing, then go back to the docs, then build it again, and then read the docs. Yes, this is what I do. This is my preferred learning method. Should we plan to fail, or just fail to plan? I think you should always plan to fail if that's what you're trying to say. There you go.
Welcome to Costco.
Anyways, that is my preferred method of learning. It will always be my preferred method of learning. I think it's really hard. I'm very impressed by people who've never used a language, could read the docs, and understand the language to the point where they could just program it. I'm not that person, but if I met somebody like that, I'd be super impressed. How much do you like manual memory management so far? Doesn't bother me. I think it makes sense. I mean, this is why people love Rust. Like, I get it. Manual memory management sucks. It does, right? Yes. Zig is one less letter than Rust, which means over time you're going to save hours of typing. Yeah. Anyways, there you go. My problem is that I learned JavaScript that way by the brute force learning and everything wrong. Yeah, but it was your first language, and I guarantee you, if you think you could have learned the language correct your first try, you are being delusional. You'd be the person stuck in tutorial hell. Right? People that think that there's this ideal way to program and that you can learn it your first try is just like so wrong. There's no ideal way to do it. And second off, most things that are easy to do is because you had so much experience doing them to the point where when you start, like when you do it again, you're like, oh, look how wrong this was. You only knew it was wrong because you knew better, right? And you only knew it was wrong because you first did it wrong and then learned a better way to do it. You got to build real things to learn. And learning is never a 0 to 1. Yeah. It's always analog. That's probably the best way to put it. Learning is analog, right? Ideal way is a way which keeps you coming back day after day to learn. Yes, I really like this take. I really like that take. That's one thing that I think people really struggle. That's why I always get this question, Prime, should I learn Rust? And I always answer the same way every time, which is don't ask me to learn Rust. Like, if you are sufficiently motivated and this is what you want to learn, go learn it. Because you know what? When it punches you in the face for the fifth time, like, unless if you're sufficiently motivated, you're gonna stop learning. You just will. And if you're brand new to programming, something that really helped me and I think you should consider doing is try building a project. And then after building that project, try building it again. And after you build it once more, try building it again one more time. Honestly, if you're brand new to programming, build something sufficiently complicated and do it 3 times. And see how you change each time. Don't look at your previous one. Build completely with the same language, with the exact same language. Absolutely. It's really, really incredible what you can learn and how you will change your programming by building the same thing 3 times. but it has to be sufficiently complicated, right? Let's see. I think you can do the brute force method after you have a good base in CS. I don't know. Again, I learned Java as my first one, and I just sat there and brute forced it, and just like, the problem was that for me to understand programming, I had to run into the same error 10 times, right? And then once I understood that error, then I was able to take that error and do something with it. And then I had to run into the next error like 10 times for me to understand it. And then I had to build something to a certain scale, and then I couldn't understand why it kept failing, right? I couldn't understand why it got harder and harder and harder to add. I just knew it was too hard to add stuff, and it just kept getting bugs and everything. So then I rewrote it, and I just wrote it differently because the last time it didn't work. And guess what? It got better. I got further. I was able to do something even longer. But then eventually got to the same part. And so then, again, I rebuilt it, able to walk through it, and I got further and further and further. And this is the idea of like synthesizing experience. Because it's super hard to do that. The one thing that makes me, quote unquote, good programmer is that I don't build a perfect solution, but often at my job, I don't build a bad solution. I'm pretty darn good at getting a fairly okay solution super fast to any problem. And then when I need to refactor it, the second time I build it, I tend to build it pretty good. But it's one of those things that you have to do a couple times. You have to build software many times through to understand how to have a gut feeling of how to build software fast and good. The correct way to learn something permanent is just to fuck up over and over until you have enough, until you have to try to fuck up rather than fucking up trying. I like that phrase. I like it. Yeah. It's the best way. It's honestly, I don't understand. I'm not convinced there's another way to learn. Because one of the problems that we're talking about here is it's like math, right? To learn how to do like a McLaren series, a Taylor series, being able to do like inverse trig substitution, you just have to do it like 9 times. 20 times, 100 times, and then you can see all the different ways to do it. But if you only learn one thing, any other versions of the problem you'll be completely taken back by, right? Like you can't learn all of inverse trig substitution or trig substitution or any of those things without doing it a bunch of times. Now, if the problem's sufficiently not complex, like basic derivative, then you can just do it and do it a couple times and you effectively know it. This is about fair. This is pretty fair. The thing is talent will get you through the first 20% faster than anything else. And I think that's why talent tends to win a lot, is because the first 20% is god-awful. I just finished Calc 2, then you get it. You get how hard it is. Like, inverse trig substitution, the first time you do it, it takes a lot of tries. My job is to get you to do all the homework. This is a great way to put it. This happens because we now are trained to practice a particular set of problems and expect that to come in interviews. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But I think it's important to realize that that understand and learn are different things. You can understand things quickly, but to learn something, you must go through the hard things. This is a good way to put it. I'd put it slightly different. I would change the word understand and learn. Maybe understand or conceptualize. Like you can have a conceptual box. Like I knew that the general purpose allocator was going to alert me if I had a leak. I had some conception of how Zig was going to work. I knew that you would do comptime, and I knew you could return a struct. And I knew at this was how you specify self. I just didn't know how to do it. And so there's like the experience and the conceptualization of it. But understand and learn. If it works, it works. Is there such thing as talent that is not just hard work? Of course. Absolutely. Of course. 100%. If you ever went to college, you'd know this immediately, especially like in math classes. There's some people that just get math, and there's some people that just have to struggle at math. Like there is just a difference. It does exist, but both to be good require hard work. It's just one may require 20 hours of hard work. The other one may require 40 hours of hard work. It's still hard in the end. Like, you still have to just, like, sit down and grind it out. There's no such thing as talent. I mean, this is clearly incorrect. It's obviously incorrect. If you don't have 3 kids, then you obviously go have 2 kids and you will immediately understand the difference between talent and hard work. Kids are a great way to understand the difference between talent and hard work. Talent, absolutely, of course, it absolutely exists. I have one kid who is just gifted in some areas, and then I have a different kid who is weak in those same areas, but is just gifted in a different area. And they're both like one's talent is the other one's weakness, and the other one's weakness is the other one's talent, and it's very apparent. It's very, very different. And it's just one of those things where it's just like, it's very hard. Any gifters? Yeah, it's very interesting. Merge them. If you could merge them, they would honestly be just amazing, right? None of his kids can beat me at thumb wrestling, though. This is true. They tried to beat Bisco, but his hands are like bananas attached to pomegranates, and so it was just like impossible for them to be able to do anything. They just looked at him, and they're just like, his hands are like, bruh. Anyone with a sibling knows that talent exists. Yes, anyone that has ever been around somebody in a deep way knows that talent exists. I am naturally proficient at drawing, actually, but absolutely notice where the 5% line ends in practice. Yes, exactly. How I like to think of it is that we all have a coefficient. And if you're talented, that coefficient, it helps you. But as you approach infinity, it still takes a long-ass time, right? And the people that are the greatest ever are people who understood hard work and had the natural talent, right? Like, you can't tell me there wasn't talent, because, like, think about, like Mozart or whoever it was like, at 5 years old writing out music. Like, he was just born with the ability to do things. My mom has perfect pitch. She has no idea how to play a musical instrument, and I can play a note, and she'll go, it's not right. I'll go, okay, and I can like adjust it slightly, and I can know when it's on, and she'll know when it's on. She's just born with something I don't have. I was pretty talented at math, but I was also not wanting to do it at all. My algebra teacher basically forced me to do an ungodly number of problems by rote repetition, and it just made me unstoppable at math. Yes, hard work wins. Talent can like get you across that hard part, right? Because there's 2 sets of hard. There's hard part 1 where you know nothing and you're trying to understand it. I honestly have the biggest like sympathy for anyone trying to learn today.
I love you.
Biggest sympathy for anyone trying to learn today programming. Hey, thanks for the sub. I do mean this. I do want to touch on this for a second, because yesterday I spent a huge amount of time learning React. Okay, not a huge amount of time. Server components. I think I understand the basic picture of them. I think I pretty much get what's happening here. Cool concept. I like the idea. Not a neat idea, but there is so much things I understand underneath the hood that someone new to programming, I genuinely feel bad for. Like, really, these newer framework things that are coming out make it really hard. Dude, yeah, learning how to program in 2023 must be absolutely borked. It is. It's absolutely insane. Dude, it feels very hard. And if any of you are learning how to program, I am super sorry. Honestly. Yes, talent is a massive curse. Talent is as equally as a gifting as it is a curse. And I feel genuinely bad. I really do, for everyone that's learning how to program today, because I do think it's much harder today than it ever has been. And why I say that is, like, when I learned how to program, it was like, all right, everybody, open up Java. This is an int. Now let's go to a whiteboard and let's talk about what goes into an int. Let's work out binary math by hand. Do you understand how binary math works? Yes, we understand how binary math works. Okay, so here is an integer. This is how many bits can be stored in this. Okay, yeah. I'm sitting there learning for like the first year. I learned the fundamentals of programming. Whereas in today's world, it's like, you need to get hired, you need to understand React. So you're like, what's an if statement? Also, I have a server component. Right? Like, think about the gap there. Think about what's actually happening with a server component. Like, that gap is insane, right? Like, that gap is crazy. I'm not saying that mine was better. Oh, I mean, actually, I do. I actually do think that mine was better. I think that I had a nicer time learning programming. I simply got to learn and study and understand things at a very fundamental level. And then as I programmed more complicated topics, it was easier for me to grok them, right? The two biggest humps that I can remember getting over were classes and recursion. Those were very hard. I thought classes were really hard, especially in Java. Yes, exactly. I'm glad I learned how to understand things first. Exactly. I thought classes were really hard to understand because I started with Java. I didn't get to start with C. I think if I would have started with C, it probably actually would have been easier. Learning is way better now. We have so many more jams to listen to while we learn. This is true. It's a good point. We do have a lot more bangers out there. A lot more baby powders just ready. Yeah, recursion is so damn hard. I've been doing it a lot recently, and become a lot easier. It does become a lot easier. There's about to be a brutal reckoning because the next task with AI is making AI fast, and that is really, really hard set of problems at the implementation level. These kids didn't learn memory management. There's a lot of complicated things that are going to be happening in the next little bit. We have Prime now. I'm just trying to give you guys, I hope that you guys appreciated, this little, like, getting the first part of a stack done in Zig. This was actually pretty fun. Like, okay, so real talk, I just got done doing Zig for the first time. I built my very first stack in it, besides for some of the things that are a little bit more arcane or harder to understand, such as this, right? This is just bespoke, maybe is a better term. It feels bespoke, but I understand these concepts. Or, this thing, again, another one of these kind of more bespoke concepts. It just feels hard the first time you learn them, but once you know what they are, it feels pretty easy to understand it. But going through this, I was able to build effectively a stack. I don't have pop. Pop will be easy to do. But I was able to build. In fact, let's just do pop really quickly. If I'm not mistaken, I should be able to go pop. Oh, it's going to require. Ooh, this one will be tricky. This one will be tricky because it requires deallocation, right? And so you're going to have to go in here and you're going to have to go if self. Let's say I should be able to go self head and go head, capture group it. Yeah, baby. Right? And then go self.head equals head next. Right? And then I should be able to get out the value. And then I should be able to do it. Yeah, there we go. Self, that's exactly it. Yes. Yeah, try self allocate dinit head. And then I should be able to return value. And then up here, I should probably add in a question mark because I should be able to return null. Is that about fair? Is that fair? No? Not dinit? Free. Oh, free. Oh, free. Okay. How'd I do? Oh, nice. Free can't fail? All right, stack, push this, stack. Push this. I guess I don't need try then, huh? I don't need a try then, right? I can just do that. And so then I should be able to go stack, pop, go like that.
Give me the meat.
And then go standard log info. I should be able to go. I think that's it, right? And then I do one of these.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Pop result. Here, let's go like this. Let's go 420. Just so I can make sure I'm doing it right. Oh, I got so close. Can't format. Okay, what's the format? I always do it. I suck at this whole formatting thing. How do I format? What's the formatting problem? I don't understand formatting. Const val equals stack pop. Do I go like this? If val v, can I just do that? Oh no. Here's the part that I don't know how to fix. Because I don't get this at all. I don't get that at all. The value should access happen before the next thing. Well, I do that, right? And then I do this thing, right? I get the head. I get the value. I free the head. I return the value. Is that not it? Return optional? How do you return an optional? Do I do that? This should be that, right? Yeah, okay, so that, wait. Yeah. Okay, so I was right there. Hold on, I just wanted to do this. This is the one thing, let's see, destroy for single value. I don't get that. Check if the value is not null. I did. You must check. I did. So, we might be different. That's why I do this. Get the value, hit the capture group, log it out. Right? It should be destroying instead of free, since it is a single line. Oh, it should destroy instead of free. Oh, yeah, because I create and I destroy. Oh, of course. That makes more sense. Okay. That felt good. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so it was destroy. So the error messages kind of suck there. I'm not going to lie to you. The error messages suck. That makes sense, though. Because it makes perfect sense that free and alloc work over type slices. But create and destroy work over types. Okay. I got that. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. This makes perfect sense. I like it. Yeah. Error messages do suck. Error messages definitely need like a big improvement. Just for like the person that's not deeply in Zig, I just look at it and I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't even know what I'm seeing right now. All right. Anyways, the language is, 0.11, which is supposed to be used. Errors are a work in progress, apparently. Yeah, of course. I'm not upset about them. Rust used to have some pretty bonkers errors. It still has, like, especially over blanket implementations. If you goof up a blanket implementation, you can get some wild-ass answers. Hey, Prime, I want to say thank you for making the videos. I was going through a hard time trying to pursue a career as a developer. I started 6 months ago, and I was rejected in every interview. I couldn't get a job in the development area. I was extremely unmotivated, but thanks to your videos, I'm focused and motivated. Thank you very much. Have you ever thought about it? You created content that motivated someone in Brazil. My Brazilian babes. Love you guys. I'm forking Zig and renaming it to Zag. Damn. I don't have any recommendations for you. I really want you to be able to do that. It is super cool that there are people all the way around, right? I don't think the syntax, have you seen Smalltalk? I actually haven't seen Smalltalk. I just know it by name. Hello. If you were to start over learning program today, the hard part is my mind is so colored in a specific way. Like if I could go back to how old I was, hey, Monique, if I could go back to how old I was when I first started to learn programming, I would have started with C instead of Java. If I could go back, I would have forced myself to use Linux, be better at the command line. Learn C, get good enough at C, then if I could have kept everything else the same, I've kept everything else the same. You know what I mean? I learned a little bit of C, but not a huge much. Can you give us a very brief summary of server components? I think I understand them, but they're very, very simple. They're not. There's nothing complicated about server components. Server components are as simple as that, is that you have a server that's effectively server-side rendering at all times. Every component you specify is a server component. It can be rendered on the server, meaning that the server is going to send down this like unique bespoke format. I believe it has a bunch of indices and all this kind of stuff that it sends down such that React on the client can understand that format and understand which of the children that this server message is actually going to. Then you're able to take that stuff and render it on the client. The moment you use a client component, which you mean use client, that thing actually is rendered on the client. So therefore, React, the renderer, will take over and take that and hydrate the client and get ready. And so now when your client makes changes, if it listens to on events, it does these kind of things, only the ones interacting with the window effectively or the DOM is the ones you should be kind of considering as client components. Those ones can make changes and do things. I didn't get into server actions, but server actions are effectively fetch, or a way for you to communicate back to the server to do something to send information back down. You can have clients that have server components within them. If that's the case, you have to take in a children's item. The children will be passed through for you. I think that's kind of, it feels, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't really like that idea, but that's effectively what happened. Anyways, I don't think server-side rendering is wild. I've been saying this for a long time. I think server-side is the future. In fact, I think there is going to be very little client, if any. I think at one point within the next 10 years, there will be no client. There is only a server, and everything you do is UDP, RTP stuff. There will be no more clients. What do you think is better, starting with C instead of Java? There are more jobs. I think Java is great. Java's a great, that's where you go to Java because you want to understand Java. And you want to do that. Yeah, that's where I think everything that is old is new again. Yes. How to not work with a toxic coworker. How to not work with them? Get a new job. It'll be 1998 all over again. No client-only server. Yep. I'm full belief of that. You can do Java because your boss says so. Yep. You can make sense to learn C coming from the intermediate level Java to get a better understanding. C always helps you understand what's happening. When someone creates a class, what's happening? When someone, when you do anything, what's happening? When you have a list of anything, what's happening? It's kind of like PHP all over again, but it's a little bit more convoluted. I think React server components are gonna massively suffer at scale. I think React server components are really gonna struggle, and they're really gonna dictate how people interact with, or how people create interactive stuff. I think that React server components are probably just fine for smaller and mid-sized projects. I'm just not convinced for big ones. I think it could be very, very difficult. If you were to start to say, would you learn C or JavaScript? If I was trying to get hired as fast as possible, I'd learn JavaScript. If I was trying to understand programming, I'd start with C. As you can see, I don't stick with one language personally, but server side is more expensive. It is. Can I explain this? Really, for me, it comes down to control. Ultimately, here's the deal. This is okay. So now we're going to get into this weird black pill territory. So I have a black pill part of my life, which is the futile side of life in which I see. I'm mostly white pilled, but then every now and then I have this black pill problem. I always just assume that when it comes to corporation controls and money, or really governments, when it comes to governments, their ultimate goal is to coalesce more power. And so the only way to have full
Welcome to Costco.
Indomitable power over everything is to be able to have fully server controlled, right? And so I believe at some point in our future, there will be no such thing as clients. You will just have a battery with a screen. That's all you're going to have. Everything is going to be just fully on a server. And when they need to monitor / kick you off / do whatever, they're fully in control. You know what I mean? And that's also where like the whole ChatGPT prediction I have also comes out, which is, to be able to mutate what information you see is fully going to be controllable by a ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to know you, your history, everything about you, and be able to subtly change articles in such ways in which when you read it, you will fully agree with it because it's perfectly tuned for who you are, or the inverse, which will be perfectly making you angry because they want you to hate whatever topic you're looking at. And so the only way for it to be able to do that fully has to be two layered. One, fully server, and two, fully AI'd out of its mind, right? Anyways, there you go. That's my whole belief of the future, because I always just assume that's the darkest of black pills. Yes, I always just assume that people naturally tend towards just the worst possible thing. But I personally am very hopeful, right? So I have like I don't know. Anyways, there you go. That's my sci-fi. That's also my sci-fi book pitch. I'm a very optimist. Yeah, literally 2084. 2084 would be it's a great one. Now give us a purple pill edition. I don't think you want to see that. I think that's illegal on the duality. Yeah, I know. Most people are dualities. They're not so simple and easy. You know what I mean? No one can talk to my AI girlfriend except me. It's stupid to destroy others to gain. I know it's stupid, But the thing is when it comes to, our opinions in our life and everything changes. I'm sure there's people who've said that and believed it, then at some point in the future they've changed, right? You change a lot throughout your life. I'm only 36 and I've already changed a whole bunch from my younger years till now. But I just got promoted to SD2, and I need to work with a toxic coworker. Then you need to learn how to work with it, right? Communication is key, remaining calm. The thing is that a toxic coworker likely thinks you're the toxic one. First off, you have to determine what is your levels of toxicity. What do you do that adds or detracts from the conversation? Real talk. You should know these things. You should soberly judge yourself. And the things that you think you're doing wrong, you should address. And ultimately, there's nothing you can do to change a person. You can always meet with them. You can ask them. You can have great conversations with them. You can pursue their change. You can, run towards forgiveness. You can run towards resolution. You can be the good guy that you need to be. Or you have to eat yourself out. Love you from Iran. Soberly. Fuck. How old is your oldest child? 9. I have gray hairs. You just can't see them. Camera takes away gray hairs. My toxic trait is being silly. See, look at that. There's a gray hair. I think. Yeah, see, I got some gray hairs. I got a couple grays. You know what I mean? Apparently, I'm not getting a pay raise this year. What do I do? One way to convince your boss you should deserve one is you have to get higher pay somewhere else. When did Steve Martin start streaming? Okay.
Welcome to Costco.
They always said I would be a sexy gray fox. And by they, I mean me, because I just want to feel better about myself. Okay, do you work out? I do. Have you not seen these guns? Do you need to see the guns? Because you're probably not gonna, okay? Unless if I get 20 gifted subs, I'm not gonna flex for you, okay? Is that not how this works? Can you? You have to give me money to show my biceps. Can I say that? Is that allowed? Flex for cash. Do you ever wash your hoodie? Yeah, I have a lot of hoodies. But aging is gonna happen. Yeah.
That scared me.
I thought it was a joke, and I
Welcome
didn't
to
think
Costco.
anyone would actually do
I
it. All
love you.
right. Sorry. There you go. Okay. I work out a little bit. I don't have, yeah, so pale. Okay, I am pale. Shut up. I'm white and I live in a North country. There you go. There you go. This is who I am. This is who I am, chat. Okay, I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay? Thanks for doing it, by the Grease Green. Hey, you guys gave me 20 gift subs, so there you go. Okay? Feels weird. Reveal. This is a real body reveal. Okay? Hope you guys now all feel better about yourself. It's not much, but it's honest work. The weirdest part. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm out here giving it all. Okay, thank you, Ward Buffering, for that. Thank you, Festus Van Geck. Let's see, Prime, dangerous words. 20 gifters. I know. You guys I forget about that. Show the guns. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you for the 30 bajillion bits. Thank you for the thank you for that. I appreciate Panacoder again. Thank you, Flander. Dude, Flander, thank you for that. You've been around for a while. Very good for a dad and the amount of time you work. I'm trying. I try. Hey, thank you, Julia Barino. I don't just tell you guys to live a healthy lifestyle. I genuinely try to live a healthy lifestyle. I have cut out milk largely. I believe in exercise. Okay, pick.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
This goes out to the Primogen.
Thanks, David Hasselhoff. I appreciate that. Pick and David Hasselhoff. Thank you. What's wrong with milk? Easy
Welcome
calories,
to
right?
Costco.
If you want to
I
get
love you.
chiseled for taking off the hoodie, you're welcome. I haven't drank any milk in years. I love milk. But the problem was I was drinking about 1,000 calories of milk a day. I'm a big milk drinker. I raw dog that milk so good, baby girl. Anyways, we're gonna go to twitch.tv.
F me the meat.
Okay,
Give it to me
Quaidbot.
all.
Quaidbot. Dang, guys. All I had to do was take off my jacket. You know what they say? Take off your pants and jacket, right? I assume they were talking about a hoodie, right? Right? You know, it was only like 3 years ago did I realize take off your pants and jacket was not talking about a jacket. I literally had no idea until I was in my 30s. Okay? Wait, take off your pants and I believe I thought it was like I didn't know that. Okay? Okay? Innocence here. Innocence. All right. Wait, what else could it be? Dude, I literally thought it meant take off your pants and jacket. Like, it was funny. I don't know. Because usually you take off your jacket when you go to a place. This was just like, take off your pants and jacket, right? It's like funny. I didn't, but now I realize take off your pants and jacket. I was like, oh, that's much different. Have you been telling people that? I actually have told people that. Okay, I didn't realize things, okay? I'm an old idiot who's stupid. Wait, what's a jacket again? I was 10 years old. That feels, dude, and me and my brother use that joke. I know. I never heard other people say, oh, yeah, well, welcome to real life. All right, who should we raid? Finite singularity often raids me. Who should we raid today? Who should we raid today? Finite raid, or should we do a very small streamer raid? More Zig? I'll probably do more Zig tomorrow. Bald bearded builder. Yeah, okay, I can do that. He's in the chat. Let's raid bald bearded. Okay, you didn't even spell it right. Dude, I'm over there trusting you, and you didn't even spell it correct at all. Okay, bald bearded builder. He probably has a much nicer voice than me, too.
In a certain database.
Let's make someone shit bricks sideways.
That's a trigger.
All right, everybody, I want you to spam the chat, okay? Spam the chat,
palatable.
take off your pants and jacket.
And then send it to the bot.
Is that, okay, hold on. Am I going to get in trouble for that? Is that like too much? $5 a month!
So that should hit a webhook here.
How about take off your pants and harpoon?
Scheduled with the payload. The Discord part of the bot should
I feel like that face really encompasses the
I
jacket.
didn't start up the Twitch streamer either, did I? It should be listening to that event.
Too late. We're saying jacket. Yeah, okay.
Scheduled.
It is a good emote. It's a great emote. It is a great one. He looks like an AI.
Yeah.
He does have a high contrast on right now, and his red's a little high.
So then.
All right, everybody. I appreciate you. Take care. Thanks.